Oi to the oi! How the fuck is everyone doing? How you doing, Dad? You okay?
I'm all right. Yeah. Yes. So it seems we've been. I don't know. I was summoned. What's happening, dude?
We've got two things. First of all, Raw. Oi, Birks. No. First thing is we're gonna play a song before we start, but this is in itself the news as well. So we're only going to play one song.
See what he's doing here? He's not even one thing at a time, are you?
No, I'm not even one thing at a time. This song is about to be sort of the news as well. I'm gonna play it now. I'm not gonna give it too much of an intro. I'm just gonna play it, but it is very much connected to a legal case that we've been watching for a little minute.
Oh no.
Oh, goodness me, where is it?
Charlie's Girl, hello.
Right, so I'm going to play you a song, and this is by our friend of the stream, Afro Man.
Jim Speak already had it. He already had it.
No, he already knows. So this is the Bataram hymn of the police whistleblower.
Bataram hymn.
We're going to be in the back. We'll see you soon.
Mine eyes seen the corruption of the Adam County cops, stealing money, stealing cake. When they make they traffic stops, first they screw you, then they sue you, play games and dismiss your claims. The proof's on the internet. Afro Man will bring it to ya. Afro Man is gonna do ya. Afro Man is gonna screw ya. Informants get busted with felonies. Tell the cops I'm a kidnapper and I sell a lot of keys. Raid my house and then get pissed, cause the dungeon don't exist. My proof's on the internet. Afro Man will bring it to ya. Afro Man is gonna do ya. Afro Man is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. My gate don't operate and my door is on the floor. My camera's disconnected. Lisa Phillips is up. Downtown they take my mama's lemon pound cake. My proof's on the internet. Afro Man will bring it to ya. Afro Man is gonna do ya. Afro Man is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. As my property, my money came up short. They disconnect my cameras because they are a poor sport. They're the predators and the victims, and they're suing me in court. My proof's on the internet. Afro Man will bring it to ya. Afro Man is gonna do ya. Afro Man is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. Brian Newland is a flag. William is a pedophile. If I'm telling folks the truth, how come I have to go to trial? Newland sexting kids, that's true. Now he's stealing my money too. My proof's on the internet. Afro Man will bring it to ya. Afro Man is gonna do ya. Afro Man is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. Tasha Chamberlain is a confidential informant. Roy Gabbard is the judge that signs fictitious warrant. This whole situation is totally their fault. Don't rape me, don't get videoed and caught. Afro Man will bring it to ya. Afro Man is gonna do ya. Afro Man is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. Prosecutor David Kelly turned to jelly when they fell. Coward ran to Arizona so he wouldn't catch the hell. Kimmy tried to dodge us, Rogers tried to retire and dip like a rat leaving a sinking ship. Afro Man will bring it to ya. Afro Man is gonna do ya. Afro Man is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. All you crooked cops in the world that's doing wrong, you better stop, you crooked cop, before I put you in a song. Make your family and your friends laugh out loud and sing along. My proof's on the internet. Afro Man will bring it to ya. Afro Man is gonna do ya. Afro Man is gonna screw ya. My proof's on the internet. You think they gonna buy this shit, man?
I fucking love Afro Man. This is just amazing. This is fucking incredible.
I was singing on me. Fucking mic was mic'd. Anyway, so was he a big star before this case?
Yeah, Afro Man was huge. Well, I mean, he's a bit of a cult legend at the moment, I guess. But he did Because I Got High, Cult 45, and other songs that I can't remember at the moment. But he did those.
Okay. I just wondered. He seems happy enough, doesn't he?
He's a fucking right happy chappy. I love him to bits. What an absolute flaming legend. So in the court case, Dad, that he was being sued over. So it's pretty self-explanatory. They raided his house.
I watched a bit of it. You know, I kind of know most of the story.
Did you see that officer turn around and be like, the judge, the judge said to the guy, he goes, so your claim is that Afro Man has caused you damage via defamation, you know, pretending that he slept with your wife in a song. He said that he slept with your wife in a song. He's like, that's correct, sir, yes. And he's like, but he didn't sleep with your wife, did he? That's not true. And then the officer went, well, I don't know that.
Okay. Nice one. So yeah, happy days for him. I'm glad. And that song's gonna fucking bounce as well, isn't it? If it hasn't already.
He made a song, right? It's the fucking amazing stuff, this, right? So he made songs about them raiding his house. He got CCTV footage of this particularly big copper, right? He's a big dude, bless him. And he's got a gun and he's looking around the house, and then he does a double take at a lemon pound cake.
Right.
And so then Afro Man made a song called Lemon Pound Cake, which was so good it made him nearly stop being a copper just to eat that cake. And like, he just terrorizes them in the foot. He made a song called Can You Repair My Door, Please?
Cool.
Oh my goodness. Honestly, this man has been making me laugh since I was a fucking child, and he's just a gift that keeps on giving.
Oh, good. I didn't know he was like an old star. First I've come across him.
Do you remember? You might remember one of his older songs though, Because I Got High.
Oh, was that him? Was that him? Oh my gosh.
Yeah, that's Afro Man.
Okay.
So he's always been there. He's always been creating songs. He's made some hits. He's had like one or two songs that were way more popular than the others, but he is still a creative genius. and rocking up in an all-American three-piece suit with an American flag tie, American glasses, talking about free speech, and won. I can't fucking believe it.
He won it. Well done. Yeah, congratulations to him. That's all I've got to say about
Not
that. Well done, that man.
Yeah, well, do you know what? Yeah, we'll move on from that now. But well done. We are all Afro Man today, okay?
Okay. In it.
So while I get the stuff up, how's your day been? You were eating food when I spoke to you before. You better give me some juicy details about that meal. Better be worth it.
I can't. It had meat in it.
Dad, you didn't, did you?
I did. I've got no.
Oh, you did.
Do you know what? I've got no nothing today. I've got no money. Ain't got no time. Ain't got no class. Ain't got no money. Ain't got no cigarettes, and I don't even smoke. I'm having a broke day.
Right.
Until Monday. I've run out of stuff. So I got a meal out the freezer: chips, sausage, and egg. The egg wasn't in the freezer.
All right, guys, you need to hit the super chat button. My dad needs cigarettes that he doesn't smoke. This is unacceptable.
I can't smoke. I believe there.
Yeah, we don't do buy me a coffee. We do buy me a Marlboro.
I was told the other day that you'll pay up to 50. Is it like £50 for 50 grams of fucking tobacco nowadays? Is that for real?
I wouldn't know. Honestly, I haven't bought them in so long. My sister asked me.
I wouldn't.
My elder sister. That's important. It's important to say my elder sister. I don't have any young ones, but my elder sister asked me. She was like, "Oh, if you got," I made the mistake of saying, "I'm going to the shop. Do you want anything?" And then they said yes, and I was like, "Oh, God." But yeah, so they gave me some pennies. I went to the shop for her, and it was £13 for the cheapest pack of 20 cigarettes.
How much? £13.
£13 for the cheapest.
Oh, I'm so glad I gave it up when I did. My gosh.
Yeah. I'm glad you did too. I'm glad I gave it up as well.
Yeah.
I know a guy that does £12 for a pack of cigs and 50 grams tobacco. Do you remember, Dad? There used to be, I won't say his name on it.
Nowadays, you people that, you guys that are buying this dodgy tobacco and stuff, goodness knows what you're fucking smoking.
There was a man that used to live around here. I won't say his real name, but it rhymes with Shmoney. and he used to sell cigarettes, do you remember? And tobacco and vodka. Yeah. They would come, right? These cigarettes would come without any sort of like plastic seal on them or anything. They were just a cardboard box with the cigarettes inside them. And they'd come with all these weird yellow spots on them. And after a while, we figured out that it was because they were putting them in diesel containers and they were getting diesel splashes when they were being smuggled over the channel.
Lovely. So Charlie's Girl says, I spent... you must think this is crazy then. Charlie's Girl spends 15 Canadian buckaroonies for 200 Mohawk Reserve. Mohawk Reserve. What a great name for fucking cigarettes.
Let's name our cigarettes after the genocide we did.
200. And they're spending £15 here for 20. It's just fucking madness. And it's all tax, all of it.
Which is what, about 20, 25, 30 bucks?
What?
In how much it would cost, like about 13, 15 quid for like 20 cigarettes.
I don't know how many Canadian loons are there to a pound.
Now I'm gonna have to find it out, aren't I?
Canuck bucks. I spent some time in Canada. I spent a summer
Canadian money
in 1980 something. I spent the summer there with my mate who was racing motorbikes. I was pit crewing for him. I had a fucking great summer in Canada, right over by Vancouver, Port Coquitlam, I think, just outside Vancouver. Fantastic fucking summer. It was a great time. So yeah, what brings me here today, young fella, me lad, because you got all excited and you've booked a time for your internety thing and everything, made a live, and what's it for? I see the Auditor.
Well, Dad, we have discovered. Let me share my screen now. So, it came up in my Discord. Somebody was doing some some research into some YouTube auditors, and they made a discovery. We found this, Dad, the Antifascist
gold
Research
mine,
Collective. It's
so
a real
you
gold mine.
flash-faced motherfoes that are watching this is all about you. YouTube grifters. It could only be auditors, couldn't it?
Can only be. So I'm going to have to be careful with what I show.
Oh, look. Ned.
I have to be careful with what I show now, right? So this doesn't actually, well, it does actually give out addresses. I'm not going to lie. It does give out people's addresses.
A little bit doxy.
It's a bit doxy. I don't know what this site's about. I'm not going to lie. I mean, I get what it's about. Obviously, it's anti-fascist research and things. It's a collective for people to be able to put some research together and have information.
Who's who.
They've done a who's who. You know, it's not like we did this fucking 2 years ago. I'm just messing.
No, like that other document we got accused of writing. We didn't write this one either.
Oh. Do you know what? I was messaging my partner before. She was we were going back and forth. We were talking, and she was like, "Oh, you know, I hope you enjoy your stream and stuff. What's it about?" And I went, "Oh, we found this really interesting document thing." And she was like, "You know, they're going to accuse you of writing it like they did the last one." I'm like, "I know."
You can bet. Anyway, yeah. So what's in it? Let's yes.
A lot of stuff, but I've got to be careful. Let me just stop sharing just for a second. In fact, I'll share this screen just for a second so you can have a look. It's $23.
23 Canadian dollars to £13. Well, that doesn't make sense to me. 13 buckaroonies.
Right. So the first one, just for the sake of images and things like that. So this is Chris Messenger 47. English Ned. There he is, right there.
We have. He's a right winger. He's an absolute right winger nutcase. Absolute fucking childish, stupid fucking. Oh, his voice grips my shit. I'll be honest. So he's horrible. But he's always he's shouting lefty scum, Palestinian cunts, soya drinking fucking fanny boys and stuff. And he is such a dick. But he is such a dick. He's the right wing just themselves have kind of distanced themselves from him. There's only a few that will stick with him now, and they're fucking extremists as well. But the rest, other people have drifted away from him rapidly. He's the best weapon we have, honestly. He makes right wingers look a right twat, and I think it's to be encouraged. I think we should super chat him wherever we see him. Buy him a sandwich.
Well, I certainly don't encourage super chatting him. I do us, but not him. But so the article reads as such. I've had to skip over a piece because this thing shows you a map. It doesn't give you their exact address, but it shows you a map with no more than a dozen or so roads
if you just
quite a large area.
I'll give it you anyway. Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, it's out there anyway, isn't it? I don't. It's out there. Why shouldn't you show it? That's my opinion. But,
for many reasons, I think it's just because it makes me uncomfortable. This isn't like a legal requirement. I'm just not comfortable showing a map of where people live. As much as arseholes as they are, that's their home. Like, they might have children there. I mean, God forbid they have children, but I mean, they might actually have kids and things. Like, it's not. I mean, all it takes is for one, because radicalization happens on both sides. When you get someone like Chris Messenger, aka English the Ned, this guy, he is so stochastic. He's bound to radicalize somebody, but he doesn't get to choose, as is the nature of being stochastic, who gets radicalized. He's just as likely to radicalize somebody to turn up at his home and do something crazy. And could you imagine if they were like, well, his address was on a couple of books? I'm like, no, nothing to do with me.
Yeah, well, yeah, but then that's one way of looking at it, of course. Of course, the other way is of looking at it is to go, fuck these people. They're fucking horrible. They're disgusting. They deserve all of it. It's nothing. Even if we doxed them now, it's nothing they haven't done to fucking other people. That one of this crowd that was following that lady MP the other day, and that's his fucking MO.
Every time you're like that. Lady MP.
Oh,
you keep forgetting the name of the company.
Jermaine or something. Jermaine, motherfucker.
Yeah, Jermaine, yeah.
Him. I mean, I've seen it. It's his MO. I'm going to take your picture. He's looking at people. I'm taking your picture. We'll find out who you are, see what your employer thinks of you and stuff like that. What a fucking creep. So, he does that stuff. He lives on it. So I'd be in the Doxham camp, me, but it's not my decision. So, because you've got the pictures. So I'll go along with you. Of course.
Yeah, you're lucky. The only reason your address isn't on here is because my dad doesn't know how to share screen.
You're fucking right. If I was any more tech savvy, you little bitch.
No, but it's a good conversation to have to talk about the doxing element and everything else, because it can, like, they put an actual map out, and it's, don't agree with that. I also don't know the legality of it, and I also know that without sounding arrogant, we're better than them. We're better than that. So Messenger is fairly new to the far-right auditor scene. Initially, he was turning up at demonstrations in Manchester just for the fun of attacking fucking lefty scum, in quotation marks, and Palestinian cunts.
Oh yeah.
You talking to me? You fucking what?
You are talking to me, obviously.
And he was... Do you want to read this out for me, Pops?
Yes, certainly. Yeah, and he was regularly overheard screaming through the live streams of his more experienced grifter friends, Chelsea Cunliffe and Rachel Davis, who will be coming back to later in this series. Chris soon learned that some easy money was to be made by acting up on camera, and English Ned was born. He's gone on to become one of the most vile grifters out there in a very competitive field. Chris is regularly violent towards anti-fascists, although his levels of bravery have been known to deteriorate rapidly when he doesn't have a large numbers advantage. Or the In fact, here at ARC, we've heard credible rumours that place Chris close to the police when it serves him well. I'll say that again. In fact, here at ARC, we've heard credible rumours that place Chris close to the police when it serves him well. Not only will he run to the police when anti-fascists stand their ground in the face of his attacks, but he is alleged to have provided police with evidence that incriminates his so-called comrades as part of their regular coordinated attacks in Manchester.
Right. Now, when we talk about grassing, what grassing actually is, because a lot of people, especially on these websites, don't know. When you're a criminal and then you grass up another criminal, you give them information so that it's not a tattletale, it's a grass, isn't it? It's two criminals. That's how it's always been defined, at least around my area.
It's a criminal thing normally.
So by that definition, definitionally speaking, you boys are fucking grass, mate.
Definitionally.
He's getting you arrested. He is literally, intentionally having his own fucking auditors, his fellow fucking co-workers, I guess you could call them that, his fellow Nazis. He's having them arrested too. The guy's a fucking double agent. When my dad said he was the best tool for the left, he wasn't fucking joking.
Keep feeding the man. Feed him sandwiches and ice cream when you see him. He's great.
Bye-bye, leftist snowflakes!
Oh, I could fall asleep to that. You know, I'd like that recording, please, so I can play it on a loop as I'm going to sleep at night. It's just such a lullaby voice, isn't it? You fucking rusty bastard.
This thing here now, right? He's basically hold me back, bro. He's that guy in the group. He's the hold me back, bro.
He's holding himself back.
He's the hold me back,
lefty, soya drinking, fucking yeah.
I can't believe how much of an absolute wet wipe fanny of a man this man is.
I like soya. I like soy milk, but this guy's putting me right off it.
Also, as well, that is so fucking 2016. Oh, you're a soy boy. Bro, you've got a septum piercing. If you sneeze, you might get rust. Calm the fuck down.
Snowflakes! Bye-bye, traitors of the country! Bye-bye, you fucking leftist scum!
Do you know what it reminds me of? You know that woman getting off the bus where she's like, bye, driver! And then he's like, bye. She's like, bye-bye, driver! Bye-bye, driver! That's him. He is that person.
See, that behaviour there would have got you locked up not long ago. Shouting out in the street like that. Yeah, fucking scum, fucking...
Yeah. Screaming
at you in your daft
the street.
Hey. Enough of that. Carry on. I love this man. I love him so much.
So not only is he a grass, but he
from Ellesmere Port into Chester by bus where his partner Sophie works as a tattoo artist before getting the bus or train to Manchester to start his work. Pride in the Port says, "Hi everyone, I'm a junior tattoo artist in Chester. I'm in a studio called TBT, Is Love Tattoo and Piercing Studio.
Piercings, doesn't it?
I have availability for late September onwards. My minimum is £30 and my day sitting are 200 squiddy winks. For the first 2 weeks in October, I'll be doing day sittings for 160 as an offer." I'm fucking
right. This thing here, right? Which I've got to admit, I'm not all for putting up, people's work and things like that or whatever. But this right here, she is part and parcel. Let's skip right up to the top here. Try and avoid that thingy. She is part. Look at her wearing a MAGA hat and stuff. Like, of course, she found herself in here. Do you know what I mean?
Like, America, young lady. Go west. Go west.
Fucking made for each other, aren't they?
West.
Oh, do you know what? In this room, what's really funny is he's got a picture of an adjudicated rapist sat right behind him. You know Donald Trump?
He does indeed. I saw that.
You know that guy that fucking was found to have assaulted Jeannie Carroll and stuff. You know, the adjudicated rapist. I'll say it one more time for people in the back. Trump is an adjudicated rapist. Just saying.
What do you do if you see a drowning Asian man? I'm not answering that, mate.
What did he say?
He said,
"What do you do if you see a drowning Asian man?"
Mate. That's what
God, there's no subtitles?
No. And it is the right
What do you do if you see
Sorry, I'm just trying to hear what he's saying. Sorry, Dad.
Right, go on.
What do you do if you see a drowning Asian man? I'm not answering that, mate. You get me into trouble, you will.
I actually, can anyone in the chat translate dickhead? I don't understand what this absolute fucking moron is saying.
Play it again.
One last time. This fucking guy.
What do you do if you see a drowning Asian man?
Now I heard it. What do you do if you see a drowning Asian man and stuff?
Yeah, one of those fucking...
Yeah, definitely not a scumbag at all. Let's have a look at him. He's visited a hotel in Altrincham and has a few things to say.
So apparently there's been stabbings around here as well. I'm sure there was a fucking kid fucking around here the other week as well. Let's have a little gander. Fucking stinks of fucking curry. Fuck me. So what they're getting.
It doesn't stink of curry at all. That smell that you're smelling isn't curry. That's kickback from your fucking dodgy, weak teeth, as you call them. You fucking dirty, vile scumbag. Honest, this man, if you can't tell already, he gets right under my skin. This absolute dumb fuck, knuckle-dragging piece of fucking... Ugh. Hold me back, Dad. Hold me back.
He might get a bus down here. You keep that up.
Oh, he might get a bus. I mean, he does it. That's what he does for a living, isn't it? What he does is he gets a bus to a town that is like completely removed from his own. He'll go to anywhere but his own place, and then he'll go and shit on everyone else's doorstep, cause significant problems, create division, start fights, whether he's actively attacking people or just generally trying to be a cunt and instigate it, by being agitating. Whatever it is, that's just who he is. It's what he does. I've honestly, English Ned has to be the single most, on a scale of 1 to 10 Marty Blackburys, he's a solid 8 Marty Blackburys, and that's fucking high.
Wow. That's high praise, young Nedley. You... dickhead. What can I say? Dickus headimus. Yes, you're not doing very well. You're not impressing my boy.
He's like, oh, it stinks of curry around here. Well, your breath stinks of shit. So, I mean, who's the real fucking loser there, mate? You.
What they want.
What they want. This man's acting like curry ain't a national dish of our fucking fine nation. Chicken tikka. Fuck. Oh, God. Hold me back. Hold me back.
Hold him back. Hold him back. I'm going through the motions.
All right, this is the last video here, and then he revisits this subject.
Do you know when they fucking say that they don't even give us our they don't even give us proper fucking Indian fucking food or curries and all that kind of stuff. It was just made up. The fucking chicken tikka masala and the fucking korma and the madras was all made up for for the English palate. But the reason why I'm saying that is because that smelled like every fucking Indian I've ever fucking been near. Do you know what I mean? Do you know when they turn around and say that they've got a right to be here because they brought us Indian food? Yeah.
No, they don't say that.
Nobody
they don't fucking say that. You absolute fucking throbber. Have you ever heard? We brought curry over, so we deserve a place in your. Yes, of course you do. Yeah, I tell you where he heard that. Fucking nowhere. That's where he heard that.
In his own little mind. This guy is basically, right, he is making, like, foreign people the imagination, the villain of his own imagination. To sort of half quote Jordan Peterson there, which is, I didn't realize I was doing that till I said it, but yeah, I'm basically quoting. Right, okay, I'm sorry, I'm gonna have to interrupt this just to sort out this joke in the chat. So,
TK, typo.
A rabbit, a priest, and an imam walk into a blood bank. The doctor asks, "What type are they?" And the rabbit isn't what type they are. And the rabbit isn't sure, but he thinks it's a typo.
Fucking typo! Get it now! Do you get it? I've gone mad.
But no, this fucking guy, right? He lives in this imaginary makeshift world where foreign people smell and all this stuff. Meanwhile, the dude is not helping us with stereotypes about teeth and his own fucking hygiene. Like,
has he put a tooth in a temporary one?
No, this is previous to that.
Oh, okay.
But this, do you remember when he got kicked in the tooth? He was like, shit tooth anyway, didn't even want it.
That is weak tooth. He said it was
his shit tooth, yeah.
Yeah, it was me weak tooth anyway. How did you know?
This is karma. I mean, getting a kick in.
Sorry. Yes.
It's shit. It's shit.
It is shit.
It gives you shit. It's shit. Give me a fucking roast dinner any day. Give me fish, fucking chips and mushy peas any day. Give me anything like that.
I bet he was a great child. Can you imagine him in the fucking playground?
Any day. Cottage pie any day.
Any
Sausage
day.
beans, beautiful. And don't forget, the good old scrambled egg on toast and a good old English fry up. They're fucking what fucking keep us going. Not fucking shitty fucking curries.
It's you fucking knob. He's an absolute knob. Throb. Knob throb. I hope he makes a lot of money at this because
he probably doesn't. He's doing it for the love of the game, isn't he? He's doing it because he's a dirty, racist, scumbag, bigot piece of shit. And in being a dirty, racist, scumbag piece of shit, he likes to paint this image. He's like, oh, I hate curries. Fucking curry. Oh, shit, Mary Chew, how you doing?
Yeah, he's lying. He likes cockles and lava bread and rabbit.
Also, I want to point out,
not that in Mary Chew. Good to see you. Welcome.
Not that it's that important or that it undermines anything that he's saying, because it's already undermined. It doesn't have a foundation. It's stupid. It makes no sense. The guy is just thicker than a fucking elephant's foreskin. This man, right, when he talks about like the English.
Oh no, that's not the one I said. Okay.
But yeah, so the full English breakfast isn't actually English. You know that, right?
Hey?
Because it's components like hash browns, that dirty foreign bacon that you fucking hear so much about, continental tomatoes, the fucking dirty foreign breakfasts. They're not like everything he's proud of is because people worked together and did cooperation, because we traded, because we saw each other as equals, and we thought, you know what, let's trade these things, let's work together, let's cooperate, let's do that thing that anthropologically speaking we've always done as part of our evolution, cooperate. Everything this man loves about his nation is directly because of somebody else that wasn't from this nation. That's how we got where we were. So if anyone has any information about this guy, anything else, there's a nice email address you can send to here. But this was just this was like the starter of a big tasty meal that we're going to get through now.
You know where he buys his fucking skirts and stuff? Let us know. Well, it's not us. You're going to, oh fuck, we're going to get some shit for this. We are not responsible.
Here he is. Hey, look, it's the guy that likes to make videos and lives talking about my deceased fiance, specifically aiming at her disability. Do you remember why he took such offence to me, Dad?
Is it because he's a dirty, rotten, scummy loser?
Is it because he's a bit of a sexual deviant? Ooh.
Yeah.
Ooh.
He did that thing. He made.
Do you remember that? Do you remember? So let's have a look at this. Let's have a look at what's his name? Scott Chesterman, aka Bear Britain Audits. This is the guy who violated a non-molestation order. Yes, we will be looking at that in a second as well. This general scumbag fucking piece of shit auditor also got caught by this guy, what's got two thumbs, and found out that this guy's got a search history dirtier than fucking Jimmy Savile's sock. That would be me, wouldn't it?
Ruby.
So
Ruby. You've heard nothing but insults. Sweetheart, we haven't started. Honest, we're just warming up.
I've just letting my nail polish dry. We're getting there, trust me.
If you want to let us know which one you are, we'll give you a special.
Oh, Ruby's been in here a few times.
So yeah, get it.
Sorry. So this is Scott Chesterman. Scott Chesterman took a dislike into this channel when we exposed a pattern, a bit of evidence that supports a pattern of dehumanizing behavior. So, for example, we saw not only does his content largely center around framing asylum seekers as invaders or rapists, murderers, or sexual deviants or anything like that. Not only does he do that, but also we discovered on a live when he typed into Google, it came up with his search history. He was using incredibly dehumanizing terms to search for a very hyper-specific fetishized porn, specifically people without limbs. Now, if this isn't about kink shaming, I'm not here if you can call this fetishized fucking thing porn. It wasn't even about the nature of it. It was about using disgusting, dehumanizing search terms so that he could then find this material and share it to a group of men in their Discord so that they could all enjoy this pornography. The words that they used were akin to slurs and things like that. The way that they were describing people with disabilities was the most dehumanizing I've ever heard anybody refer to anyone with a disability ever. It was harrowingly sickening and disgusting. And again, it's not illegal. I'm not saying that he committed a crime. He could search up all that sort of stuff that he wants. But the reason it was highlighted was because he showed it on his own fucking live stream like an idiot. This creep doesn't even delete his own search history when he writes these disgusting things. You'd think he'd have the sense to do that with over 100,000 subs. But anyway, the reason why it was worth highlighting is because it's part of a broader pattern that this man exhibits. Scott dehumanizes anybody that is slightly different to him. Also, I'm surprised to learn that he's only like a couple of years older than I am. He's had a real hard fucking paper round, hasn't he?
Yeah, I can't use another one. But yeah, he's been breaching. I mean, he does this thing like calling, as you said before, calling immigrants, like he's calling them fucking rapists and sexual deviants and all that. And he's not a good lad himself either, is he?
No, it looks like Scott Chesterman admitted breaching.
Breaching. Hang on. Hey, where's he gone?
I'm saying hang on, but I didn't have a choice. It did it by itself. Give me just 1 second. I'm sorry. There we go. We're back now.
Right. So he admitted breaching a non-molestation order by sending text messages to a person prohibited by Durham County Court on April the 30th, on January the 29th and February the 2nd. Fined £335 in order to pay £24 victim surcharge and £85, my knuckle, £85 cost.
I'm sorry, Scott. She's just not as into you as you are into her. You know what I mean?
So, you fucker.
So we're back here now. So Scott Chesterman, he admitted breaching the non-molestation order. We read that bit. Now let's have a look at his social media side of things. I fucking love this document that they've got together here now. Now, just not only is he dehumanizing people by searching the most the most horrific and sickening search terms to find a hyper-fetishized porn of disabled people. Not only was he doing that, not only does he also regularly dehumanize people based on their skin color and their nation of origin, specifically asylum seekers as well, framing them out to be like a whole bunch of like rapists, criminal thieves. He won't even call them like humans. They're illegals or invaders, which of course is just racist dog whistles. But have a look at this here. Dad, could you read out this post here?
Yeah. Eminem Defo had the right idea when he wrote the track Stan. I'd love to put my baby mum in the back of a car and drive her off a bridge. Cliff. Bitch. Wow.
Ooh.
So, yeah.
Ooh. Remember,
Scott.
He's protecting our women and girls, Dad.
Yeah, protect the women and kids. Never trust a lefty with it. Oh. He didn't start out on his YouTube career.
Never trust a Scott Chesterman anywhere near a woman. This man is a sick fuck.
So he didn't start out on his YouTube career with any particular focus on targeting vulnerable refugees, but he was one of the earliest to identify this particular branch of auditing as being good for the viewer numbers and bank balance. In his first video, he claims that he's not out to harass anyone, which was remarkable to hear if you've even seen a small sample of his behavior. And scroll down to hello. Right.
So, because you're fucking.
Nope.
So, because you fucking stink.
Is that? Oh, there we go. I was having a bit of trouble playing some of these before. It's buffered all the way up though, like the old school thing.
Soap. Because you fucking stink. You absolutely stink. That fucking beard looks like it's got shit growing out of it, man. Look at the fucking.
His beard looks like it's got shit growing out of it. Let's have a look at your fucking wispy excuse. Bro, if you drank milk anywhere near a cat, this man took a swing at puberty and he fucking missed. If he drank milk anywhere near a cat, it would come over and lick all of this off.
Look at that face. Go on then.
Oh, good God. It's like, your beard stinks. Your beard looks like you fucking found it rolling around the fucking barbershop floor, you weirdo.
It looks like it's grown out of shit. Right. He's a particularly vile racist. While on holiday in Devon in 2025, he streamed from the beach complaining about boat people overrunning the country.
Yeah, I thought I'd bring the kids there as it's where I come growing up. A lot every year I used to come here.
Surrounded by boat people.
And thought, yeah, come away from the West Midlands, where it's a little bit less chaotic. And, wow, it's just as much full of boat people down.
Right, bearing in mind, nobody's landed on these shores on a boat, right? Nobody's at these shores on a boat. What he's saying is there's black and brown people around. That's what he means by boat people. What else could he possibly mean? You cannot tell by a person's appearance whether or not they gained entry into the country on a boat, on a lorry, or through a helicopter, whether they fucking came in like fucking the dude, Tom Cruise's character out of Mission Impossible, where they were like, sweat was dripping on the floor, they're being strung from ceilings. Nah, he's talking about black and brown people. And I get it, Sasha. You like to dick ride for the auditors, and that's fine. But okay then. Who do you think he's talking about right now? When he's talking about this beach and he's talking about all these boat people, who do you think he's talking about?
Down here, to be honest. Absolutely flooded with boat people down here.
Flooded with boat people. And you can't see it
because
I've
seen one brown face, just one.
Just one. I've seen one brown face.
Just below that.
Is that BBA? Yes, it is. This is Scott Chesterman, also known as the dickhead of YouTube, aka the weirdo with the creepy search history, aka don't ask me about his search history. There you go.
Think you know the kind of boat people I'm on about?
Yes, we do know the kind of boat people you're on about. And instead, right, so see, this is the thing now. This is a typical auditor supporter, right? These are the typical fucking... They can't communicate. They don't really have much social life, so they're hyper online. And they love to come into chats like this, where we're obviously very anti-far-right vloggers. But these far-right vlogger fans and mods and stuff, they're like, well, he's brown, he loves me. And so when I said, oh, so who do you think he's talking about? It's laughing faces. You can't actually engage. Do you know what I mean? That's not how a conversation works. That isn't how it works. You're not actually engaging in any meaningful way with anybody around you. Instead, what you're doing is you're proving that what I'm saying is true. You can't floor it. You can't deny it. We know what it is. Oh, great question. I'm glad you asked.
Oh, God. You shouldn't. Oh.
So this piece of shit, not only when he's not at the beach dehumanizing people and making videos of himself dehumanizing people, calling them boat people and shit like that, you know, being a racist cunt, when he's not doing that, he's also searching for very, very hyper specific fetishized porn of people that are disabled using the most disgusting slurs as search terms. It's fucking horrendous.
So Mei Chong says, if I remember correctly, he was talking about the people from 3 local migrant hotels. Still wrong, but that's who he's talking about.
No, he wasn't. He wasn't.
He sounds, what he said here, it sounds to me like he's surrounded by them, but, surrounded by them, he most certainly is fucking not.
But that's what he's trying to say. He's trying to imply that he's surrounded by black and brown people right now and right now he's not at a hotel. He's not talking about a hotel.
It's no end of them. No end of them. And they're so rude as well. They get in the way. They don't move.
Black and brown people are so rude. They get in the way. How do we know that? That's another great question, Matt Walker. Because this dumb fuck went to his own search bar on Alive, hit the thingy, and I'll let your imagination do the rest. Your history doesn't lie. Also, then to make it look less damning than it actually was, he then decided that he would get the boys around, DP and people like that. That's how me and DP ended up, getting as frosty as we are with each other at the moment. This is where it started. DP, Big G, and a few others were like, hang on a minute, it's not weird. We were all in Discord watching that porn together. Like they all do. So that's what your auditors do in their spare time. This is what the BBA, DP, and other auditors like that.
I'm going to make a confession here. I've never really watched porn with my mates.
I've never done.
It's not. You wouldn't, would you? Okay, that's all.
You don't. It's a weird thing. And do you know what? We were having a chat similar to this in the Discord with somebody who made a very, very important thing. The 2 lads that went and shot that 9-year-old girl in the face, racially motivated incident. They shot her in the face with an air rifle while they were on a scooter, right? Do you remember when that happened?
Yeah.
Right. Now, there was a couple of them. They decided that's what they were going to do. They probably met in like a Discord thing, right? And the same with those guys that went out and racially motivated SA'd two different women on 2 different occasions. They were attacked by groups of 2 or more men. They were SA'd and they were shouted racial abuse towards things like, like just go home and all that other, the insert usual racist fucking dog whistle here. Like those guys meet up in groups. Those guys, in my opinion, are no dissimilar to these guys. They all meet up in groups to dehumanize people and watch extremely dark, like search term porn stuff as a group, which is incredibly weird. Unless you're Matt Walker, that's not weird.
That's not weird. Matt.
But I don't want to overdo that element of it because it sounds like I'm kink shaming, and I'm not. And it's fine if you want to be into disabled people, that's your thing, that's fine. But when you're doing it, when it becomes a problem, and the reason I pick up on it is because it's incredibly dehumanizing. It's a symptom of a broader illness that this man exhibits. That illness is dehumanization. He's not just a racist, xenophobe, bigoted piece of shit. He's also, like anybody that's different from him, is in some way not like him. He's better than everyone, and you've got to remember
that. Block your kids from walking. But
crimes against humanity, eh, you prick.
No.
So in reality, Devon houses a tiny number of refugees, excluding Ukrainians, which Chesterman certainly is, considering the boat people language. Well, he weren't talking about white folk, was he? The total is 586, or to put it another way, 0.0. I'll say that again, just in case. 0.069% of the population. That's according to the local authority statistics. Chesterman certainly doesn't run into any of them. Of course, we all know he doesn't just mean refugees. He means
Matt,
anyone that isn't right.
Too late now, mate. Matt. Yeah, remember that time Matt told us about when he was circle jerking?
Yeah, we're going to leave that comment there. We're not going to highlight that one. Instead, we're going to highlight this one and we're going to leave it on.
Yeah, never mind. Carry on. I'm sorry to interrupt. Who's this wannabe brown shirt there?
I don't know. It's the one thing we can thank Chesterman for. This image of the time Walsall anti-refugee campaigners, what a dirty group of people, had to raid a retail park skip to build Alec Yerbury, a stand out of pallets so that he could reach the mic. Oh, look at that. Chesterman went bin digging for him. Oh.
Bless his little art and cotton socks. Look at it.
It's not like, you can just adjust the microphone, you fucking...
He could have pulled that arm down a bit, couldn't he? But he just disappeared behind the fucking reading lectern.
His wife wasn't around to undo the lock thing. It's too tight. She always handles his jam jars and stuff, so...
Ah, dear.
Also, right, guys, you're not ready for this. This is, out of all of the things that he's done, this next one is the worst.
This is what he's most noted for.
This guy, like all auditors, and prove me wrong, like all auditors, he started off as either a failed something or other, whether it was a failed content creator, or in this case, a failed pop star. Look at this motherfucker, he wanted to be a rapper.
Boom shaka!
And his mate is called Young Spidey. Oh my god! Oh my god! Oh my right. BBA. Oh my fucking god. What do you reckon his stage name was? Lil Sniffer or something.
Bell Sniffer. Lil Bell Sniffer. Anyway.
The E to the double L sniffing right here. How you doing?
Yeah.
Oh, look at him. I think he's drawn that belly button on. This man's actually a fucking alien.
Yeah.
Oh my god, here he is though. It is fucking kitchen. Oh my god, this is the best thing ever.
He is pop star material, that boy.
Repping his mum's kitchen and her sunglasses.
Very, very good.
Oh my god,
well,
yes.
Yeah.
If you didn't know, this is where the people that wrote Just Do Nothing. The people that wrote People Just Do Nothing got their inspiration from. It's a really funny British comedy show about like some aspiring rap stars that are just so fucking painfully funny. Like these dickheads here. Oh my god! Fucking wrap up your daughters, guys. BBA's about to drop the sick beats, mate.
Hey, what can it be?
I wonder if we're going to get a feature from our favourite MC cultural nationalist, fucking Sam the Twat. I mean, Reese the Cat. I mean, Reese the Twat, that's it.
Reese.
Oh, god damn it. I needed this. Oh, sorry, sir. There's a piece of string hanging out of your sleeve. Oh, it's your arm. My mistake. Moving on.
Oh, bitch.
Oh, this fucking thing is amazing. This is amazing. Right. Should we have a look at part 3? Should we have a look at the chat first before we get to part 3?
No, fuck it. Let's carry on.
Fuck the chat. We're having too much fun. Let's go. Grifters part 3. Here we are. Look at that. It's one of those stripy ones.
So he made an appearance recently, didn't he? And then just fucking burned up, crashed and burned again.
After he got nicked. Do you remember when he got raided? The police came and fucking busted into his car.
Yeah.
You can't do this. Okay, you can.
You can't. Oh, welcome.
So this is Summerfield 37. Let's get past that. I don't want to show that too much. There we go. So he's fairly new on YouTube, getting his start in 2025 and taking the usual route for an auditor grifter. First, harassing people going about their working day as security or reception staff. Check. Before then moving into videos about illegals, which is where he stayed. Summerfield travelled across the south of England, heading as far afield as Bristol. Ooh, as far afield as Bristol, they say. I hear those streets are paved with gold, to support the fascist marches as a self-described journalist.
Whoa, you're not.
Dad, can you take up?
Stop. Fucking journalist, my arse. Not one of you fucking auditors is a journalist. Not fucking one of you. You couldn't fucking wipe a journalist's arse. Honest to God. You're just fucking people that have bought a camera. That's all. That's all you are. Carry on, mate.
Sorry, I was just clearing my throat. 100%, Dad. I completely back that. Yeah, I stand behind that 1,000%. Hey, Dad. Has your phone got a camera?
Yeah, I'm a citizen
journalist. Has your phone got a camera?
Yeah, I'm a citizen journalist.
You know what you are then, don't you?
Citizen journalist.
I'm a citizen journalist. Anyone in the chat whose phone has a camera, drop a 1 so we know who the citizen journalists are, because apparently that's all it takes.
That's all it takes. That's genuinely all it takes. Even though mine's a really...
Although his usual content is abusing anyone with brown skin at any hotel he suspects houses refugees. We've seen that too. Let's have it's only a second long. What's he saying here?
I'm a journalist.
You're not very good if you have...
No, you fucking not.
I'm a journalist.
You're not very good if you have...
No, you're not.
I'm a journalist.
I'm a journalist. I am a journalist.
See what happens when you ask the chat for a number. They can't even get that right, can they?
You're all citizen journalists. It doesn't matter that you can't
all
count
citizen journalists. All of you. So he's notched up an impressive record of arrests for racially aggravated public order offences. The most recent was in February 2026, after seemingly deciding to ignore his bail conditions from a previous arrest.
In 1923, I'm placing you under arrest on suspicion of racially aggravated public order offence. In case you didn't have the same thing with the army offence, if you didn't mention my question.
Mate, you are absolutely fucked.
Mate, you're fucking fucked.
I don't think so. You arrested me on... Okay. First off, can you tell me, though, just tell me.
I love it when they do this. They think that they've got power and they're like, okay, first of all, let me talk my way out of this. And the police are like, bro, I will smash your fucking windows.
Yeah, because you're telling me you're arresting me. All right, listen, fine. Keep that going, though.
Karma's a bitch, innit? Karma is a bitch. Listen to it.
Opening it. Are you mad? I was just your door. I was just opening it. Out the car. Fucking hell.
What the fuck?
Crazy.
Arrest me then as well.
God damn these fucking pieces of shit. Music to my ears.
Man was charged with a public order offences following reports of racial abuse towards an Essex police officer in Epping. Darren Summerfield of Ashbury Crescent, Guildford, appeared at Chelmsford Magistrates Court today, February the 10th, after reports that an officer was racially abused during protest activity outside the Bell Hotel in Epping on Sunday. What a dickhead. The 35-year-old dickhead was charged with racially or religiously aggravated disorderly behaviour with intent to cause harassment, alarm or distress.
Big 3.
He's further charged with using threatening, abusive or insulting words or behaviour to cause harassment, alarm or distress in relation to a previous protest on December the 28th last year. He frequently acts tough. Okay, be tough enough. Show me.
Right, let's see this now. Let's see him cosplaying as somebody that can actually look after themselves.
Unhinged twat. What mug? Fucking hell. Oh.
You're lucky if this flimsy door wasn't between us. I'd probably do absolutely nothing.
You know, like those dogs that bark at each other when the doors are closed. And when you open it, they just wag their tails at each other. He's a bit like
one of them, isn't he?
Yeah.
He's like a Jack Russell, only a cunt.
You absolute fat idiot. Oi! Oh, yeah. Come on, fat boy.
Someone did get
Let's go again. Let's go again. Oi, Harry Potter. What are you looking at, Harry Potter?
So he's shining a torch into a fucking place. Mate. Yeah, go on. Carry on. No wonder he got fucking arrested. He should have got his head kicked in.
Get away from me! Hey, get away from me!
Right, 1 second, 1 second. So this is how it started. And then
Hey, get away from me!
This is how it's going.
Go home and your mum. Hey,
Why did you fuck with?
You fucking ran away. Oh.
get away from me! Hey, get away from me!
Why you fuck with?
Hey,
Why did you fuck with?
He nearly said, "I'm sorry, I thought we were mates." You know, like DP does.
Yeah. Yeah. There's a claim in that.
So I love this report, and I like the way it's been honestly written. If you don't mind taking over from there, Dad.
Yeah, Darren's full of shit. In one of his videos from late 2025, he tries to pass off a Mustang as his own car. Oh, I didn't know that. It just happens to be a hire car with very easily available records. I thought it was his. I thought, oh, he's doing all right. I heard he was a driving instructor and shit. And I thought, oh, well, the car, that makes sense. You know, he's earned a
Oh
bit
my
of-
God, Dad.
So he's cleared it. He's also very curious to witness Summerfield's vile transphobia, then later discover his numerous accounts on trans dating sites. What?
Oh my God, this is so typical of these closeted fucks.
Hang on, can you just roll that back up to them last couple of lines?
I don't know if I can, Dad. This is so fucking nuts.
Right. It's also very curious to witness Summerfield's vile transphobia, then later discover his numerous accounts on trans dating sites. Oh, you little tinker.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Wow. So it turns out he's a chaser. After all that, he's a fucking chaser.
He's a little
so
ball
yeah,
sack.
after all the transfer, because we've heard him say this shit, after all the nasty, disgusting, vile things that this guy has said, I don't know why I'm surprised. Of course, it makes all the sense in the world that this man is also on numerous accounts on trans dating websites.
Dazza Mushy. Look at that. That's his name on here. Dazza Mushy.
Dazza Mushy. Oh my God.
One in the chat if you could just kiss that with a brick.
Oh my God. All right, okay, Dad. I'm going to assume the role of Dazza Mushy. You ready?
Yeah.
All right, okay, so I'm 5'7", brown eyes and hair. I'm always up for having a laugh and trying new things. Knee waist tap back. Sign Scorpio. Typical Scorpio, innit? Body type is fit. I would go with not that, but okay. He's 5'7". He's got brown eyes. His ethnicity is European. Don't you fucking forget it.
My marital status is not single.
That's curious because I'm almost certain we heard him with his missus in that car. I have no kids. No, I don't want kids. My best feature is my hair, which is receding faster than your fucking auditing career. Look at him. Right, you know this guy's like, look at him. This guy, his best feature is his hair. Aww.
Mushy Dazza. Dazza Mushy. Hi, Rev.
Hello, Rev. I'm really sorry to do this in front of you, Reverend, but I'm sorry, Rev. I feel really bad now. We're talking about this in front of the Reverend. Violet, oh my God.
Say it. Say the C word. Say it. Say it.
Cariad. There you go. That's the only C word that is shared between me and my amazing Reverend Violet is Cariad.
So yeah, maybe he is a woman, Matt. This is possible. I would not people that are, but he lives with his parents. Hang on, scroll down a bit again. He lives. Education level is some high school. He walked past the high school a couple of times. Is employed part time. His speciality is other. I live with parents.
Speciality. I live with parents, motherfucker. Yes, there's nothing wrong with living with parents. But if you're one of these Mr. Independent driving a Mustang, your own Mustang.
At home, it gets a bit crazy sometimes. Sometimes both my parents would get up and dance to the Beatles. Yeah.
So, at home, it gets a bit crazy sometimes. They sometimes play vinyl records of not just the original Under the Boardwalk, but the Bruce Willis cover.
Under the boardwalk.
Eid Mubarak to you too, Jim. I hope you're well. I hope you're enjoying your Eid. I know we're enjoying ours. We shouldn't be having this much fun today, Dad. This is too fucking fun. David Bush is always up for having a laugh. Tap back.
Tap back. Fucking swipe left. Get out of here.
And if you have, do you have any further information on Darren Summerfield or any other far-right YouTube grifters, please get in touch. See?
Do I swipe left or right or left to pass?
No, you can't, Dad. This is a track. This is this is oh my god, it's called shemaillove.com, the #1 shemale community on the net.
Oh, this goes deep.
I honestly don't care that that's his thing. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't care. What's in the reason why this is so very curious is because of his vile transphobia. This man is a bigot of the highest order. Only it turns out he's closeted. A closeted bigot.
Wow. Fucking wow. I mean, I'm wowed. I don't know if you're wowed, Jim. I am. Part 4. Where were we now?
This is insane. This is absolutely insane.
Oh, Alexa, stop.
he's only on shemaillove.com because it's for a deep cover expose piece. He's actually a reporter. Didn't you know he was a journalist?
Well,
Swipe right as far right.
He swipe right. Hey, Smackety, good to see you, man. Swipe right, you swine. So, you two grifters. Where are we now? 4 and 5?
I can't remember. I think was that number 3. That was number 3.
Yeah, I think we're at part 4 and 5 now.
We're at part 4 of we're at part 4 and 5 of a total number of parts of 7, right? So 7 parts to this.
So it's not that
this
long
one
to
now.
go. You don't have to put up with us that long.
No, you won't.
Chelsea.
And just to clarify, before we get onto this, though, just
my breaks
just so
work.
I'm doing it right. Everyone, I know that you're going to be interested in this article. I know you'll be as interested as I'm as interested. Oh my god. Right. Okay. So, hey, look at that. They copyright struck your videos. You weren't the only one. They took Femi. They've gone on a mission, right? It's not just you. You are part of
everyone.
Yeah,
everyone saw that shit they were up to. They were getting up to. They've copyright struck. I think they're trying to save their skins because they can be seen actually attacking people, can't they? Particularly, what's his face? Ned. Saw him leaning into a guy trying to start a fight with him and throwing a punch at him. That sort of stuff.
Yeah, but Ned, for a hard man, Ned throws punches like I do in my dreams. He's like, he's a fucking right. This guy's so weird. He's so weird. But moving on, we've got a couple of other weirdos. Here's our favourite gals. This is Kelsey Lee Cunliffe. Is Cunliffe? I can't. Let me zoom in. Is it Cunliffe?
Cunliffe.
I'm saying exactly what you're saying, Dad. Cunliffe.
That's it. I can't.
Is that of our surname?
AKA MKR Audits and Rachel. Rachel with the very badly penciled in eyebrow. Rachel Davis, AKA my brakes don't work and I can't keep my fucking hands still when I'm putting my makeup on. I'm sorry. Was that really bitchy?
It was really bitchy, and we don't want to take the piss out of people for their looks. They are just as vile on the inside. We'll focus on that. But at the moment, the video that's been hidden, that the far right are too afraid of Mary Choose, is available on the Patreon, and I encourage you if you can put that link in the chat. Oh, actually, I don't know if you have to be a mod for that, but yeah, if you can, drop that link in the chat or put a face in it to break it up or something to get past that the whole mod thing, and then people can go and see it on your Patreon and stuff. Yeah. Oh, also as well, we've got an angry pirate in here, which, by the way, I'm a genuine pirate. I'm genuinely a pirate. I was charged for being a pirate. It happened. It's real. I did it. So calling yourself a pirate is just too far. That's appropriation. You're not a real pirate like I am. JOJ, jackass, bore off. I've been auditing for 4 years. Unless you've been auditing, you shouldn't speak.
Who are you?
Okay,
then?
Michael. I also heard Michael on Ty's.
Michael's a pirate. You're very successful.
You know what? Yeah, that Lewis. Hang on. You know,
he's obviously a very successful auditor because that's the first time I've heard his fucking name, and I've been bumming around these 2 or 3 years. Michael the Pirate. Never fucking heard of you, mate. Anyway, are you good enough to be in this? No, you're not. So shut up and sit down.
Have you made it? No, you haven't, mate. If you're not in this list, we don't even want to fucking know you, mate.
You're lucky you got in, honestly.
So yeah, Chelsea v Cunliffe or Cunning, whatever it is, MKR audits, and Rachel Davis. Is it Davis or Davies?
Davies, aka my brain doesn't work. So Swinton in Salford is a nice place.
Shit. I did that thing where I only showed half of the map. I'm sorry, we're not doing that. I know it's on there, and I know I won't get in trouble for it. However, as much as I'm being a bit of a bitch, and I like to go at these people because they're fucking easy targets for the most part. I mean, look at how scummy they are. I mean, it's not hard to do this stuff. But what I don't want to do is, I accidentally had, you wouldn't have seen where they were on that image then, but that map does really narrow down where their exact address is quite well. It doesn't give you their exact address, but it's fucking close enough. So let's come to here.
Right. They're great entrepreneurs. Alongside their YouTube grift, they've got a web store on Redbubble with some delightful gifts available, including many priced at only £14.88, which we're sure is just a coincidence. ADHH. Yeah, very clever. Very clever. Yeah. Ho, ho, ho. Oh, you fucking...
So for those of you that don't know, this is a veiled sort of like dog whistle code, Nazi-coded language for Adolf Hitler. But it's probably just a coincidence that these
88 is HH. Yeah. There are two reasons English Ned exists, which is bad enough, but they're also long-standing collaborators of convicted sex offender Curtis Arnold, aka DJE Media.
Right, I'm gonna make a joke now, and I'm gonna admit that I stole this from the chat and I've appropriated this joke for myself. But do you think they call him DJE Media because his phone has ringtones? If a camera makes you a journalist, the ringtones make you a DJ. So they've combined it together. He's DJE Media.
As you'd expect with any normal couple enjoying their weekends together, these two started their YouTube career by harassing homeless people in Manchester city centre before realising the viewer numbers and money are in shoving a camera in people's faces at protests and hoping for a reaction. Like most fascist grifters, they cry constantly to the police. Davis likes to push her way into anti-fascists while shouting abuse and flailing her arms, then screams at the police until they intervene. Doesn't always go the way she likes.
Fucking move now, fucking cunt.
Move. You need to stop.
He assaulted me. He assaulted me.
Jump off.
You caused that. I asked for your help.
All right, I'm weighing in. I'm stepping in the chat. Michael.
Behave, you dope.
Yeah, where he's like, leave me alone, Jim. How about you stop fucking commenting in a chat where Jim happens to be a moderator? How about that then? If you don't like what you're hearing,
you might have been an auditor for 4 years, but you're a fucking newbie here, so behave. So, yes.
Yeah.
So that's her performance. Yeah.
If you don't know, there is a couple of things that will get you into the fucked off stage. That is writing slurs, hate speech, things like that. You know, basic sort of hate speech stuff. Then there's the other side of things. If you go at my mods, I forget the mods. They will want to keep you there so they can keep battling you. I'll just kick you out. So if you want to sit here and you want to listen and you want to maybe learn something, you're free to do stuff. Okay. Now I know. Yeah, no. For a second, I was.
I don't care. It doesn't matter. It matters not.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, okay. So reaction's still the same. But I will say, I will throw it out there though. If you don't like it, you don't have to be. In fact, you know what? I'm not comfortable with him in here.
Thanks for telling us he's got learning disabilities. He shouldn't really be here. It's an adult.
Yeah. No. Now, so like I knew who it was. At first, I was like, oh, that must be Michael, the same Michael that I know that constantly says that I should be in some sort of fight when he's on time.
Oh, him! Is that him? Oh,
yeah. When you said the pirate thing, I looked at the image and I was like, I'm going to stop saying that now because I don't think that's him. I think that's a different. Right. Michael the Pirate isn't his usual username ever. No. I've never known him as Michael the Pirate. So at first I thought it was him, and then I was like, no, it's not him. It is that guy, and he does have
all over ties now.
I stand by everything I said, and it goes for everyone regardless. But yeah, no, we're not. Yeah, this isn't the chat for you, buddy. I'm sorry.
I asked for your help, and look what you did. I asked for help of you when he attacked me. Then I asked for help of you. I asked for help of you.
I asked for help of you. You've let me down. You've let me down.
I'm gonna predict. I'm gonna make a prediction, right? I'm gonna get my mystic pleb on. You ready? My mystic pleb. She's gonna say, I asked you for help, because that's what these emotionally stunted individuals do. They've got to this level of maturity when they were like, I don't know, maybe anywhere from the ages of 10 to 14, and then they've stayed there. They've stayed at that level of maturity. They just haven't progressed. So they do what kids do, which is, I said this thing on repeat. I said this thing on repeat. I'll say it louder and louder and faster and faster. They're literally children. They have got the brains of kids and the bodies of adults, and they're walking around acting like a bunch of fucking idiots. This is insanity.
Yeah. Let's have just attend to this in the chat. Gaspipe says, you'd have 100,000 subs if you didn't chase everyone away. I tell you what, the people that sub here are good people. The people that come and stay are good people. And we'll fuck off anyone that isn't. So we have a few subs, not many, but they're all good people. We have nobody's watching us from hating, as far as I can tell, because when they turn up, they get fucked off. So yeah, I'd rather have the 7 subs we've got.
Breaking news. Speaking of 7 and subs, we are currently 694. In 6 more subs, we'll have cracked the 700 mark.
Hey. So
get on it. Get doing it, guys. Get subbing, get sharing, hit the like, please, 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 if you can. Yeah. Sorry, I just remembered what fascists do to people with learning disabilities. Yeah, and it's weird because he's on that side. And when it comes to people with, I want to be very clear as well, when it comes to people, if I don't think that, because clearly he wasn't understanding what was happening and stuff like that, he's only going to get himself into more and more trouble in this section. I don't see this being any useful, of any help to this person whatsoever. So I'm not like other channels that will try and like virtue signal and be like, oh no, we include everyone, only to then viciously bully them and everything else. It's just fucking crazy. 39 in here and only fucking 9 likes. Jesus, Gillian, get him told. Right, let's do this.
Right. I'm just going to get my bag off. I asked you for help. I asked you for help. I asked you for help.
You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm gonna start this again. And I'm going to prove that she's like a broken record. Let's count how many times she says the same thing.
Like a child, she is.
Over and over again, like a child.
Move now, fucking cunt. Move. You need to stop. He assaulted me. He assaulted me.
You caused that.
I asked for your help. I asked for your help, and look what you did. I asked for help of you when he attacked me. Then I asked for help of you. I asked for help of you.
I'm just going to get my bag off.
I asked you for help. I asked you for help. I asked you for help.
So that was 8 times. She repeated
10. Matt guessed 10, I think. Good effort, Matt.
I didn't count the stutters. But yeah, so that I think personally it's weird. The reason I point that out is because I want to highlight the fact that I believe, and this is my opinion, I'm not a doctor or a psychologist or a scientist in any way, shape, or form. I believe that these people are emotionally stunted. I don't know what happened in their life to keep them at this teenage age, but they haven't grown since then. Who knows what it is? But clearly their EQ levels are as low as their IQ levels, and that just, that's dangerously low. So Cunliffe has links to the East Manchester, as well as Bury and Lee. She has previously ran a dance fitness group in Droylsden. How do I say that? Droylsden.
Come on, ladies. Hut two.
These English places are all
forward. No.
Funny.
Breast, shoulders back. That's it. Tits and teeth.
So, all weird English place names aside, she did a dance fitness class for just £4 a person.
Just like a normal person. just like
almost.
a normal
I think,
person.
but this is it's displaying just like we saw with like what's his face earlier. Oh god, we saw them in the previous ones. But a lot of these people tend to start out Droylsden. There you go, Droylsden. Not. Yeah. So do you know what? I struggle with place names. I struggle so much with English place names. More, it's weird, isn't it? Because English is my first. I'm Welsh. English is my first language.
He's a little Welsh boy.
I look at if it's not got two L's in it, it don't fucking make sense.
Hello, Mrs. Lemon, UK. Welcome as a new subscriber. Welcome, and thank you for being.
Hey, it's good to have you on board. We really appreciate it.
You're gonna have to excuse the language and stuff, though. We're a bit, we're a bit sweary.
Oh my god. Curtis Arnold would be in heaven. He was Welsh as Ned, though. I saw this fucking thing. Fucking no, I'm not. I'm not that Welsh. I couldn't be that Welsh. Just a
Welsh Ned. You as Welsh as Ned.
A big welcome to the people in the chat.
Of
Good
course,
to see you.
Yeah.
So let's have a look here. So also, this is another career that she fucking failed.
Can breathe
went down
fire.
crashing
She can
and
literally
burning.
breathe fire through her skin. Seriously.
This just goes to show that most of these people tend to fail at everything else. It's kind of like, do you know how Hitler failed in art school and then became the Führer? These guys failed in.
I don't know how similar that is, really. To be fair, I can't see so many
I think that most fascist grifters tried something else, it didn't work, and then they found their way over here because of the money trail. They're after that fucking bread, Dad.
So
but
yeah,
just
okay
like
then.
They also fail at arts and crafts. And look at this shit. I fucking love it.
She used to go to the Manchester Day celebrations as what? A bowling pin. She also goes by Kelsey Rouge, Belsey, and Madam Kelsey and Kay. She gets around a bit, doesn't she? Madam Kelsey has spent a lot of time talking about knives on the streets of Manchester recently. This is a personal one for her, as a brother really likes knives.
What does that link take us to?
I don't know. Her brother Lee Man jailed for trying to kill his ex-girlfriend's new partner, I assume with a knife. He looks like
James
it a bit as well, doesn't he?
guilty of attempted murder at Manchester Crown Court.
He
Man
stabbed
tried
her
to kill his
7
ex-girlfriend's
times.
partner in a fit of jealousy.
Fuck me. He looks like her as well, doesn't he? It's that tash. Sorry.
It's the mustache, yeah. No, no, it's you can tell that there's a lot of pent-up aggression and rage in that family. Jesus fucking Christ.
She also goes by Callista Rouge and has been attempting to launch a music career on SoundCloud and YouTube for a while.
This is brilliant.
Yeah. Yes. That's it. Run out of text there.
Ain't stopping cause my brakes don't work.
What, where you going, love?
Slowing down, no time to lurk. The edge is near, the thrills berserk. I ain't stopping cause my brakes don't work.
As it happens, that's actually really fucking shit.
Yeah.
That's really fucking shit. That's the worst AI job ever.
Right, so if you have any more information on Cunliffe, Davis, or any other far-right grifters, please get in touch with Anti-Fascist Research Collective 161 at riseup.net. Well done.
Have you seen these bigots?
Have you seen these? Look at that badly drawn eyebrow.
She's doing her best. Can you tell what the Rachel Davis is cooking?
Mrs. Lemon said, let's say as it is, she's a nincompoop. Yeah, what a great word that is. Just like the rest of those auditor swine. Miss Lemon, you're a lady. You have to marry me.
Do you know what, Miss Lemon? As far as new subscribers go, you're my favourite so far. You're pretty cool. I like that. Nincompoop is an underused word. Dropping my stuff. Right, so that was parts 4 and 5. Specifically, if you want to look at these parts for anyone, I don't know, Mary Chew, this might come in useful for a stream.
Yeah, it might. There's some marvellous stuff in here. So we've got 2 left, have we? I think we've only got 2 left, guys. Badly drawn eyebrow.
I
saw that tribute. Yeah. I saw that. Yeah, they were fronting for Monobrow, weren't they? Sorry, carry on.
Ooh, lordy, lordy, lordy.
Have we
Oh,
done it?
Lord.
Oh, this is Lord.
We've got, oh my fucking God, they've got an
Let me guess.
OnlyFans picture of him.
Oh, OnlyFans.
Oh. This is as bad as the fucking Shemale website thing for fucking Stripey. Oh my God. These people are, this anti-fascist research collective, naughty people. No maps, no OnlyFans pictures. Naughty, bad guys. Put your wrist out so I can slap it. Anyways, carrying on because this is juicy as fuck. Peter Sherman. Why is every ginger called Sherman? I'm sorry.
Peter Sherman.
Oh my God.
Okay, let's scroll up. I'll read a little bit about him. Let's see what we got to go. Grifter's got a grift. You're right, Matt.
Let's get past the map. We're not into that.
So Peter began his auditing career by filming himself hassling security guards at various premises, primarily football stadiums. From early on, Sherman was talking about his YouTube earnings. This has always been a grift.
Because you voted for it, I'm going to be talking to you.
Comes to the end of my first month on the YouTube partner program. Would you like to see a video detailing how much I've made, how money he has earned, and my thoughts overall? I mean, obviously no, but
about how much YouTube paid me for my first ever month on the YouTube partner program.
Right. Is that it? Oh,
the answer was fuck all. No, I'm joking.
Right.
So that was it for that one. It's just showing that it was. I think they're trying to demonstrate that this was all about a grift. Oh my God, did I just see adult? What does that say?
Hang on, we're not there yet. On the 8th of August, 2024, Sherman got his first taste of far-right protest in Southampton during the wave of racist riots that took place across the country that summer. On a recent stream from a UKIP march in Exeter, Sherman talked about how he's hoping to join ICE UK, presumably so he can begin to get paid to turn his fantasies of dominance into a reality. Fucking ICE UK. Okay.
I don't like the way they did some foreshadowing there. Dominance. What's this guy saying?
Hung. Hey, he's hung. Fucking will be if I get my hands on him.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, I'm just going to say this.
MF, trans and couples. It's another one, mate.
One sec. This does feel like a bit of kink shaming at the moment. I do feel like, again, no judgment on what it is that you're doing. I'm only showing shocked faces because I did not expect to learn this about Laudits today.
Hello, Humble. Good to see you. Good to see you. Humble.
Right. Okay. So yeah, go for it. This is definitely best heard in my dad's voice. So, Dad, if you don't mind, could you please read your profile for Laudits? Adult Hub.
Okay. Hung Dom Jock for MF, trans and couples. Swinger, hung Viking top. 40s and fair trade. Force 4. Male from UK Newark. BDSM. Breastplate. Has he got breasts? Has he got breasts?
No, he might. It might be his breasts, but
Colouring.
I think that
Cuckold Dom dungeon parties. Where's the party? Down here. Fine Dom gags. Pegging. What's pegging? I'm not going to ask. Role play, spanking, whipping, and suspenders. He'll do all that.
Fucking stop.
No. Love complete control. Love to cook men in front of their girth wife and then use them. I like my subs to be 100% obedient. I get rough. So expect choking, biting, slapping, and some rather hard fucking. So that's him. Well done. Well done.
This is going to make an interesting show. Fucking hell.
Hung hiking top. I mean, I'm as shocked as anyone. Shocked and stunned.
Can you do me a favour from father to son? Can you do me a father to son favour?
Eh?
Can you do me a favour from father to son?
Never say that again, ever.
Never, ever.
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 Say any of those words
in that order again. So we're not here to kink shame anyone, because I'm not, obviously. But we do wonder how Peter's fellow fascists would feel about him on discovering his sexual proclivities. Sherman was responsible for a succession of failed businesses until he stumbled upon his current YouTube grift. And there you go, Peter James David Sherman.
So this will be the list of businesses that he's. This is what I'm saying, Dad. They're all like this. They start these other ventures, these other businesses, social medias. They try and paint themselves out to be certain characters that they're not. And then when it doesn't work, the default. If you're broke in the UK right now, do you know how you can quickly make some money? Get your camera phone, go and start a fight in your town. That's pretty much it. That's what they do. That's their whole thing. There you go. Look, fail, grift, deviance. That's the mark. That is the that's how it works. That's just how it works.
Yeah, we don't kink shame. We do kink judge, though. Quite right.
I mean, we should.
Quite right.
Like kink shaming, you know, I get it. It's and it should be a person's private life. However, he has put this in a public domain. He has put it out there.
Right, that's
and
one
it is
business. Talent force. Skilled up.
And when it comes to
the next one,
when it comes to this level of stuff, the reason why it's important to note this stuff is to show you that they are not the people that they are pretending to be. They are every bit as freaky as the people that they point out and be like, oh my god, that person's disgusting because they like boys, or that, you know, or like I guarantee you, right? I can almost guarantee it, right? That if this was Edge of the Matrix, there would be one on here saying he is also on a trans dating app. Do you know what I mean?
That'd be interesting.
They're all themselves out to be anti this. They're anti-progressive. They're anti-gay people. They're anti-everything, but they're doing it themselves. It's a grift.
In private. They hate themselves for this. That's why they're so fucking angry. So there was that too. Fitz-Sherman Events, Design Limited, Skilled Up UK. Although he appears to have given up writing on his hilariously bad Substack, Peter isn't shy.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You'll have to wait. There we go. Sorry.
Which has backfired for him a number of times. After being interviewed on Radio Newark regarding one of his failed business attempts and telling outright lies about his childhood, his sister intervened. Oh, get that on.
Oh my, this is fucking... Let's listen to what his sister's saying.
Hi, James, PJ, or whatever you're going by now. Congratulations on your new business venture. I do hope this one lasts for you. However, I've been slightly confused and concerned over some of your statements that you claim, especially the one about you being homeless at 14 and being the outcast of the family, never having any support. As your older sister, who was still living with you, and our mother, when you were 14, and observed your upbringing as the unsupported outcast of the... Scroll up.
I'm sorry, let me scroll. Sorry, I was just making myself a quick smoke now. There, all right, yeah?
Yeah, the outcast, never... blah, blah. You were 14 and observed your upbringing as the unsupported outcast of the family. I find these statements very deceitful. You're building your business on lies and deception, and you are creating a false sense of trust and credibility. Lying can have severe consequences for both startup founders and their businesses. Legal repercussions, damaged reputations, strained investor relationships, loss of funding opportunities, and difficulty attracting future investors. You're creating a culture of deception that can permeate throughout the organization, undermining the trust of employees and customers alike. Do the right thing. Speak the truth. This is from his sister, isn't it?
That was from his sister, yeah.
Bless her little heart and cocksock as well. She's had to.
And he still hasn't taken his sister's advice. Remember, everything that this person has just said to you in that speech there, in that, statement that was put on social media, that was his sister, his family, who was actually living with him at the time. Let's see what he's got to say.
Not only did last year we witness Charlie Kirk's assassination by far-left extremists.
All right, already 8 seconds in. No, that's not. It was a fucking groiper. But either way, what a cunt for framing it that way. Like, it's just... Anyway.
We've also seen many times here in the UK where I've been attacked myself personally. Hi, Jojo. Been attacked myself personally by Antifa twice. and them doing it in big groups. And I said myself that you can't.
Liar! You liar! You little liar!
I'll call it out right now. That guy's lying. He was not attacked. I've never heard of Laudits. I'm not saying this isn't true. I'm not saying it isn't true as in like factually. I'm saying my opinion is that he is a fucking liar.
And trust them. You can't be anywhere near them because they could easily have something to, you know. Charlie Veitch has warned about it numerous times.
What? All right, Charlie Veitch was shot. What the fuck action was he doing?
Hang on. That's what they might do to you. Like that.
I mean, he's had death threats. There are other YouTubers, content creators that have been attacked with weapons simply for recording something.
Yeah, people like DP Audits. He got attacked with a chair leg one time. Do you remember that, Dad?
I do. Slapped him up the side of the head. Rang his fucking bell for him.
What was it that he used? Was it a bat, a chair leg, or Karma? It was one of them, wasn't it?
I think it was probably Karma. Yeah.
Again, do you know what? I sound like the most pro-violence, anti-violent pacifist you've ever heard. I am a pacifist. I don't believe in violence. I really don't. And I just want to say that, like, when it comes to the DP situation, we're allowed to say that, you know, if you are a violent person going to create a violent encounter and you get hit in the head with a bat or a stick or Karma or whatever it is, then that's to be expected. That's fine. And do you know what? It is okay to giggle a little. It's fine.
So the less said about the writing career of this utter clown, the better. Are you ready?
No, moving on. Less said, the better. No, I'm joking. Go on.
Do not open this book if you are easily scared. From murderous schoolgirls to strangers in the mist. Shivers in time will have you looking over your shoulder and wishing you didn't know what goes bump in the night. From the mind of author P.J. Sherman comes a collection of short stories that will have you questioning everything you believe to be true. That is never his cover fucking picture, is it?
This is the back, isn't it?
Oh dear.
This is the back cover anyway. Oh, so look at him. He looks real sweet there, doesn't he? He doesn't look like he would. I mean, look at that. Look at the innocent sweetness on that face. He doesn't look like he could be doing breastplay cuckolding with dungeon parties. Fucking hell. He looks
$6.99 a throw. Hey, he's fucking good value. We should book him.
Oh, fucking hell. He's a man of many talents. Just a shame that none of them are any fucking useful.
I wonder if we could book him.
That sentence. Sorry. Unfortunately, his local anti-fascists were easily able to locate him due to his inability to shut the fuck up and his desperate, constantly live streaming his face.
Tell us again about how you're an intellectual, Peter.
One more time. Local anti-fascists were easily able to locate him due to both his inability to shut the fuck up and his desperation to constantly live stream his face. Tell us again how intellectual you are, Peter. Oh, God. Could you imagine that's the face he makes when he's
another one of them that combs his fucking hair from the back of his head to the front. That's weird, isn't it?
Sherman at a train station. Another English name that I can't pronounce. Schuling. Scholing?
Shilling.
Shilling. Is it Shilling?
Right.
How do I say
One
that?
left. I'm
English
tired,
people
mate.
in the chat, how do I
We've
say
got
this
one
shit? I'm convinced that English people name places like this just to fuck with Welsh people.
Probably do, yeah.
And do you know what else, Dad? Do you know when you go into a bar, do you know what they do? They look at you and then they all start talking in that English to themselves.
Do they? Do they all talk in English?
Really unwelcome.
You can tell when they're talking about you, can't you? It's English.
For those of you that don't know, and why would you? You're Welsh. You're not Welsh. For those of you that aren't Welsh that don't know what we're talking about, it's funny that a lot of some English folk talk about like
some English gammons that come to Wales. Yeah,
what did Nigel Farage call us the other day? Foreign speakers. Man. Dwi ddim yn hoffi siarad y Saesneg. Fucking dirty man.
Siarad y Saesneg. Dim siarad Cymraeg.
Was that 7? No, it wasn't. That was 6. This is 7. So I've got to admit, I've looked at the names of these people and took the pictures so that I could make the thumbnail. But I wanted us to have a genuine reaction, so I haven't actually read through this. This one's called Nigel Murphy. I don't know Devin Audits. Do you know? Do you remember Devin Audits? Dad? Do you know?
Do you say Nigel Murphy?
Okay. I was lining up a Merkin joke for later, Dad. Damn it.
Go on. Did I beat you? Okay. I don't know this guy, no, but he looks quite statuesque. Could have done with a longer pair of jeans, but yeah. What
right,
I'm
just checking now. I'm just having a quick gander.
Big yawn.
We're not far off. We're 694. We need 6 more subs, and then we're straight into 700. Get us to that milestone. You would make an old man and his son very happy. I'm sorry that I said that. I realised what I said out loud, and I apologise, Dad.
I'll catch you. I'll fucking catch you, old man.
You can't, but you can set traps.
I can't set
all
traps.
before.
I'm wise enough. So a lot has been written about Mr. Murphy, particularly his multiple convictions for harassing women. Sorry, didn't you hear that? A lot has already been written about Mr. Murphy, particularly his multiple convictions for harassing women. But there are some recent developments of note. Nigel, same name as me, is an interesting case. He's perhaps the most obvious example of an auditor taking an open role as a key local fascist organizer as well. Turn that up as crutch, mate.
No,
Hello?
sorry, I was
Alongside
looking.
his role as chief clown with a camera, Nigel is also a member of the fascist party Britain First, claiming to be the bodyguard of leader Paul Golding. Murphy was at the front line of the failed Britain First march through Manchester on the 21st of February. He travelled to the protest with fellow auditor grifters Troy Bamford from Barnstaple and Kane Moore from Lyme Regis, as well as an assortment of fascists from across Devon.
I've got something else for you to read out, Dad.
Keep my dirty name out of your mouths. Look at this. Keep my dirty name out of your mouths.
Hey, look, everyone!
Jupiter is indeed a gas
Everybody point and laugh.
Smack stole my.
Is that actually his as well?
I hope so. As well, yes.
That's odd. Fucking stupider. So yeah, if you don't know, just because we put it up on screen, so we might as well mention it for a second. We did a review recently of a racist bigot called Jupiter Affiliated, a channel. I think it's called. I can't remember.
I've never denied being a bigot.
I've never denied being a bigot ever. It's normal to be a bigot. It's normal, honest. It's not. It isn't. It's just you. You're a weirdo. Stop. Just stop it. She's like, I'm not an ethno-nationalist. But in every single conversation about politics, she'd be like, ancient blood rights. The wizard told me so. They're robbing our
you're not born of the soil, are you? You're not born of the soil, are you? You're either born of the soil or you're
I just
want
to say,
whatever.
The was it Blood and Buten, the German fucking blood and soil idea. You know, the Nazis. Fucking hell. Yeah. But I just want to say to you, Jupiter, if you are listening, this is my. If you take anything away from this, it's this one thing: they are not robbing your ethnicity. Your skin looks like that because you don't wash. Right, moving on.
Moving on. You can only cover so much with makeup. Nigel lives in Bideford, North Devon, and has family links in Exeter, including his brother-in-law and fellow Britain First security team member Nick Hubble.
I'm not going to lie. It looks like AY Audit's got into a horrible accident.
He looks like he's been chasing stationary cars. So yeah,
it looks like he's been chasing ferrets down the road. If you get my meaning. Yeah, you see it.
Nigel has also been the main link connecting fascists across the southwest in recent months, attending and organising far-right protests in Plymouth, Exeter, and Tavistock, Bridgewater, and Bristol. He's currently on bail and not allowed to attend protests in Exeter after racially abusing a security guard. He's the admin of the Facebook group Our Exeter, Our Plymouth, of which, interestingly, Reform UK Exeter City Councillor Anthony Payne is a member, alongside a who's who of Devon and Kernow-based fascists. Nigel presides over a feed of far-right disinformation content, much of it AI generated. AI generated.
I can hear some background noise outside the house. Can you hear anything?
No.
It doesn't seem to be. All right, wicked. We could just glide past that, then that's fine. I was just listening and I was like, oh, is that going to come up on the stream? But no, it's cool. So let's have a look at this.
Let's check in with Europe. In Germany, a 25-year-old man from Sudan threw himself and an innocent 18-year-old in front of a train. In Spain, a 16-year-old migrant raped a 4-year-old boy. In England, Tom Cruise abandons his $35 million home, stating London has changed and it's no longer safe. Bear in mind, this is the same man who does his own stunts falling off buildings and planes. He's not scared of anything. In Italy, an Antifa mob attack a lone policeman. In Sweden, Somali migrants mutilate a 7-year-old girl in a mosque. Oh, and by the way, ISIS members can get asylum there now. And finally, in France, a 17-year-old French boy was unalived by a migrant, and one just threw a grenade into a salon. It's that bad. Europe needs a leader who will seal the borders, deport the men, remigrate and repatriate.
A fucking grenade in a fucking hair salon. That sounds fucking horrendous. But yeah, so Nigel presides over the feed of a far-right disinformation content, much of it AI generated. So you won't be surprised to learn that some if not all of that just isn't true. So he's also been using the group to cry out about far-left tactics. It appears, let me zoom in because I don't have my glasses. It appears local anti-fascists have chosen to release the identity of activists and Dad, take over. I can't see.
To release the identity and activities of Flag Force Tavistock leader John Carpenter to his local community. This follows an attack by Carpenter and Murphy on a peace vigil in the town, and Nigel threatening on Facebook to attack a Together Alliance fundraiser, also in Tavistock. He didn't show up as opposition mobilised. Far left. So, yeah, scroll that. Our Exeter, our Plymouth. Far left harassment to a disabled man, including physical abuse.
God damn it. 1 second. Sorry. This
damage to a property. And now posters with his address are being stuck up around Tavistock, designed to cause harassment, fear and distress. This incident has been reported to Devon and Cornwall Police, along with CCTV footage and other information. Because you're a grass, just goes to show how low the far left will really go. Isn't their phrase love, not hate? I don't think so. The comments alone under the far left post show how much hate they actually have. I don't think that. Yeah, John Carpenter, the F-nut. Community alert. Now that locals are fighting back, Nigel's not happy. Interesting, his use of the words harassment, fear and distress is very similar to the wording used in his convictions for harassing women. Nigel Christopher Michael Murphy, is that his proper name? Nigel Christopher Michael Murphy, Glebefields, Northam, Bideford, age 46.
Is that Dad? Tell me again. Is that an English name, or is that his name, or is that where he lives? It's hard to tell.
That's as English as it comes. That I think. Nigel Christopher Michael Murphy, Glebefields, Northam, Bideford. Yeah. So anyway, he sent to a female an electronic communication, namely a text message, which conveyed a threat for the purpose of causing distress or anxiety to the recipient or to any other person to whom you intended that it or its contents or nature should be communicated. Plea? Guilty?
Guilty.
On the 10th, that was the 9th of the 10th. The next day, at Bideford, with intent to cause a female harassment, alarm or distress, using threatening, abusive or insulting words or behaviour or disorderly behaviour, therefore causing that person or another harassment, alarm or distress. Plea? Guilty. Discharge conditionally for 24 months, you jammy bugger, to pay a surcharge to fund victim services of £21. His dad knew somebody, I bet. To pay costs of £85 to the Crown Prosecution Service. Nigel Christopher Michael Murphy, Glebefields, Northam, Bideford, age 47, on the 22nd of the 5th, 2020 at Northam, with intent to cause a female. He's good at women, isn't he? to cause a female
He's
harassment
good at
alarm
women.
He's been threatening, abusive,
When
or
you said that is the way that he would say that. I can imagine him fully being, "Oh, I'm good at women."
yeah, I'm really nice. I'm really good with women, me. So yeah, sit there and shut up, slap your daft. Plead guilty. Guilty. Find another 162 pounds of your English pounds. Hello? Anyone in?
Anyone in? Sorry, I was doing things. There he is.
Yeah, woman bully. Complaining to the police when his bullying meets resistance is fairly typical of Nigel. He spends his weekends punching down on the most vulnerable people in society and then tries to use the supposed disability of a fellow fascist as some kind of excuse for his bullying behaviour. It's a familiar story with Nigel's complaints about scrounging immigrants when he himself has relied on state support for his entire income for decades. He's a bully. He's a projecting hypocrite. Guess what? He's a fascist.
Now this here now, right, about these people that talk about scrounging immigrants and things like that. This conversation came up with Veli the other day. And a lot of the time it comes from people who also rely on state income. Is there anything wrong with state income? No. Are you a bad person for claiming it? No. Are immigrants scroungers if they happen to have benefit? No. It doesn't work like that. That's not what it is. Like this whole thing where they're like, the hypocrisy, the fucking irony. They're irony proof. They are unironyable. They're just, I made that word up. I'm sticking to it.
Okay. So he's also recently jumped on the Christo-fascist grift. This really winds me up as well. Pathetic. This guy hasn't been to church since his christening or his court dates, for that matter. So, Nige Murphin. Therefore, we put on the full armour of God, so that when the day of evil comes, you may be able to stand your ground. And after you've done everything, to stand. Yes.
What does that say? Ephesians? Ephesians 6:10. Do you know what? I've got another quote.
It's Ephesians, isn't it? No?
Oh, Ephesian, and then followed by that. But I would reply to that and say, plead guilty, 10/10/2019.
Yeah. Guilty.
Oh, I've seen this guy so fucking often.
Ephesians, says Jim.
Ephesians. He's desperately trying to shake up his grift game, asking his pals in all the local fash movements to support him. Let's have a look here. Bit of a ask. Here, could you give Devon Audits a follow on YouTube? He generally covers the Southwest, showing what the local media won't show the truth.
What the local media
that definitely wasn't written by someone who was kicked in the head by a horse.
Look at the size of that guy on the right. What the fuck's gone wrong here?
He's giant. Oh my god, fucking all right, okay, you win. You guys win. I didn't know that they were digging up giants.
I thought that was a fucking I thought somebody's messed with that.
This man's heritage goes all the way back to the fucking Neanderthals, bro. Look at my uncle.
Oh, directly. Absolutely directly. Yeah, his uncle's a fucking Neanderthal, obviously.
Jesus, man, that guy's too big. His shins are bigger than my legs. It's a Nephilim.
Right, so that's enough is enough. It says there, enough is enough, and that's enough of that. We don't want any more of him.
Yeah, stop the boats. I agree with you, kind giant. Please don't squash us.
Wow.
Independent journalist located in North Devon.
North Devon.
No, he's not. It's not that he's not located in North Devon. He's not an independent journalist.
So if you have any more information on Nigel Merkin or any other fascist grifters, please get in touch with these people. These wonderful people who've given us an hour or so of quite good chuckles.
Oh, this has been brilliant. And do you know what?
Little gold mine find.
We'll probably revisit this at some point.
Just happened to find the fucking missing link on a flash march. We're in shorts and trainers.
I wonder let's see if we can recognise any of these names. Hey, look, there's Steve Laws. Patriotic Alternative, Steve Laws, Luke Cage, Lewis Yules. Tommy Robertson, Speaker's Corner. Let's see who else we've got on here. Patriotic Alternative. Right, let's scroll up. Richard Emmons. I'm fucking yawning. These Nazis are boring me now.
I'm tired, mate.
Jamie Hunter.
I am going to make,
All
while you're
in the
looking at this, I'm going to make a cup of tea for oneself. I'm gagging for it. Oh my gosh.
It's mental, isn't it? This guy's got the I drink cans of Monster, punch my bedroom door, and also share Thomas Shelby and fucking
punch my bedroom
Joker
door and
memes
bully
and
my
people.
sister.
Every time he walks past his sister, he tries to make a flinch, you know what I mean? When he's like, fucking go on there. Yorkshire Patriots, stolen money, stolen valour. Who's in the Yorkshire Patriots then? Neil Kipling. Exceedingly fascist. With the broken security seal. God damn these people. I tell you what, with some of these folks, with these folks that are stealing from shit, like the Queen, she would roll over in her fucking diamond-encrusted fucking grave if she knew that she was fucking being used in some sort of shithousery like these guys. God damn, these people are fucking absolutely crazy. But so of what I'm seeing so far, there's a lot of really good stuff in here. You may recognize some names. I'm definitely going to be looking at the White Vanguard parts that they've got here. It's a 13-parter, so we're going to look at probably trying to condense this into one stream at some point. But this is where this is where it is. This is the Auditors, YouTube Grifters Part 1. Very aptly named because, you know, that is what auditors are. Yeah. Absolutely fantastic. What a great job by the Antifascist Research Collective. I'll be honest, they got more fucking balls than I have. I certainly wouldn't be fucking putting people's addresses out there with maps and shit. Like, I don't know the legality of that. I don't know if they've gone too far, if they've crossed the legal line or whatever, but fucking hell. No fucks were given during the writing of those articles. Not a single one. Have you seen any fox? No, because none are around. None will be given. Not today. Not today, Satan. That's not how that works. Let me just check in with the chat. He's good at women and cake. Fee, fi, fo, bluff. I smell the bloody of an Englishman that goes back at least 2 generations. Oh God! Do you see the size of that man? I'm glad my dad pointed it out. God damn it. I'm like, where? Next to that mountain. Oh, that is a human. That's a human. That's a human man who is also a mountain. Fucking hell. Do you reckon when he turned up, the anti-fash were like going to rock up? They were like, smash the fash. Maybe next week. Oh, God. How are you doing, Smack Salad, as well? It's good to see. I haven't seen you putting out as much content recently. I hope all is well. And if you're just having a break, I hope you're enjoying your break, mate. Or if I've just missed it, I apologize. Oh, yeah, it was AI. It was all AI. Her music career is like everything else in her life, completely and utterly false. Just not real, but not based in reality. All crazy shit. You. Oh, shit, no. The guy who made this was in my chat one time and joined my Discord, but was too scared to call in and talk. Oh, shit. Oh, that's such a shame. Oh, that'd have been an awesome stream. Well, you can let him know, you know, we've got a quiet environment around here. We'll be very, very quiet. We'll be nice and soft and gentle. We'll be like, oh, you're shaking. It's okay. We've got you. And then, you know, just tell us about your article. Smash the fash. Leave John Fashanu. Hello? I don't know who that is. I'm sorry. I'm sure it's a really funny joke. I don't get that reference.
John Fashanu. You know John Fashanu. Smash the Fashanu. He was a footballer.
Oh, was he? Oh, that's why I don't know him, because I don't watch football.
Because you don't. I've just been in the kitchen. I've shot myself a right nice sized cup of tea. Beautiful.
Nice.
Brought
nice.
it down with one clean shot.
last time I sat down and watched football was probably the last time I probably played FIFA. My last FIFA game was FIFA 99 for the PS1.
Julian says he was a football.
He's not a footballer. He's a football.
He was a football. Wow.
Is that why they say smash the fash? You got to smash it in there. So, Dad, I think we've done our job here is done. To
My
quote
job
the
here.
Mitch Welshman.
I tell you what, we've had a couple of chuckles. It's been a great little find. That I've quite enjoyed it. Smack Farage is making a fuss in Wales, and I can't wait till somebody hits him with a leak.
I did this. Did we do this together? Or were you here for that one?
I
you were when we looked at the cameo. Oh, was I?
I don't think so. I may have slept through that one.
Yeah, he did another cameo in which he called us foreign speakers, Dad. It's not like Welsh was like the OG language of the land.
Is that what
you know
he
what I
said?
mean?
He said we were foreign speakers. No fucking.
This is a man speaking backward Irish English. Fucking say snake. You know what I'm saying?
Fucking nice. So yeah, hey, who saw Trump yesterday at the sitting with the Japanese Prime Minister?
Oh, I did, and it started
if
talking.
You haven't
about...
seen it, guys. I'll tell you what. I won't. We won't play it here or anything.
No, we will.
If you haven't seen
play
it, please
quickly. Yeah, we'll have a look at this. That was fucking shocking shit.
Oh, okay. Talking
the
about
leader
Japan,
of the free world.
Japan's a nation that knows about surprises, eh? Fucking hell! Why didn't you tell us about word fucking Pearl Harbor? Why didn't you tell us about Nagasaki? What?
But this
fucking the man is absolutely lead me away to the nut house, isn't he? He's what's the word? Fucking he should be locked up in the nut house. Here we go.
So I just want to clarify, right? This man, although he talks like a pisshead at the end of the bar, he is actually the leader of the free world.
Japan and US are very good friends, but one question: why didn't you tell US allies in Europe and Asia, like Japan, about the war before attacking Iran? So we are very confused about we Japanese citizens.
Well, one thing, you don't want to signal too much. You know, when we go in, we went in very hard, and we didn't tell anybody about it because we wanted surprise. Who knows better about surprise than Japan? Okay, why didn't you tell me about Pearl Harbor?
You fucker.
Fucking man.
I mean, that's fucking outrageous. Even I couldn't say something like that. You know.
Hey, Dad, say what you want about Farage, but one thing you'll never be able to accuse him of is being intelligent.
Absolutely, yeah. I'm surprised. Do you know they had to he had to spend his youth tied to a wheelbarrow to teach him to walk on his back legs. He's that slow.
And talk out of his ass.
Yeah.
What okay. Right?
Right?
He's asking me, do you believe in surprise? I think much more so than us. And we had to surprise him.
This woman is like, get me the fuck away from this man. Like
her reply in Japanese was, you cunt. That's all she said.
Well, on that note, I think we've probably done a good job. We're going to wrap it up here now.
All right. I'm all right.
Of course, you want to do the Niger takeover.
Unless what?
Unless you want to do the Niger takeover.
No.
Well, in that case, then.
Yeah.
In that case, then, let me get this before we end this. Before let me make sure I got a link out. In that case, we're having an after party in the Discord, and everyone's invited.
Love and peace, guys.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. You did this last time.
I've said it.
You can say it, but last time I went, right, just wait there while I get this link. Exactly the same scenario. And you went, okay, and then hit end live.